Brandon Driver with Electric Auto Squad. The Cybertruck is hanging out at the Petersen Automotive Museum in Los Angeles, and I drove out to see it. And actually, I got a media exclusive with the Cybertruck, and doing a little bit of sleuthing, I was able to find some unannounced features that definitely haven't been talked about yet, and here they are. YouTube Analytics recently notified me that only about 3% of the people that watch this channel are subscribed, so if you would be willing to consider subscribing, it'd be an awesome way to support this channel for free. Thank you very much. First, we found a front bumper camera. Teslas already have a lot of cameras built into them, but none that are built into the front bumper, and certainly none that are pointed at the ground like this one. This could be a few different things. It looks like it's possible it's a smart pothole detector, which actually has been talked about before. The idea of Teslas being able to communicate with each other through cloud communication and being able to identify hazards in the road like potholes and message other Teslas in the area, hey, be careful of this spot, or pop up with a warning next time you're driving across that part of the road if someone else has already seen it. It could also be an obstacle detector for smart air suspension. The Cybertruck has an incredible suspension system, and it's going to be able to identify objects in the road, and if this camera is specifically for that purpose, then the car will know to raise itself before coming across obstacles, rocks, whatever might be happening while you're off-roading in your pickup truck. Elon also just recently tweeted about the idea of making the Cybertruck amphibious, so it would be able to go in water and on land. And if that happens, then yes, you'd probably want the camera to be able to determine if your car is going into the water or if it's coming up on dry land. And that would be a very obvious reason for that feature. Or of course, the full self-driving suite is still being developed by Tesla. And if they really are trying to make that finish in the next year or so, then yeah, when the Cybertruck's out, maybe they need an extra camera to be able to get government approval finally that the car sees enough, it's safe enough, whatever. So it could apply to that too. Or of course, it could just be all of the above. The second thing we found was the rim design. It looks very likely that this is a rim cap, meaning that there's a second rim underneath this, which could have a couple of benefits. This could be to help benefit the amphibious design. Maybe they're looking for something that looks a little bit more like rotors as opposed to just normal wheels. Or it could be a secondary debris resistant wheel for off-roading. It also means that we haven't seen all of the optical treats that Tesla has in store for us with the Cybertruck, so stay tuned to see what else might be coming. Third thing we found was an armored underside. Checking in real fast, have I earned your like and subscribe yet? It looks like there's special armor underneath the Cybertruck. The reasons for this are pretty obvious, but if you're looking at using the car for off-roading, which is what many people with pickup trucks do, then you're going to want to know that the underside of your car, especially the battery, is protected. And all of Tesla's current lineup already have shields underneath that are pretty protective, but it looks like the Cybertruck is a whole different level. We didn't notice any girding underneath the vehicle, but this is just a prototype, and it's totally possible they're going to have an even stronger underbelly for the production cars. I don't think Elon's going to be doing a whole bunch of off-roading in the prototype. Fourth big thing we notice is that the dynamic air suspension system in the Cybertruck looks to be a lot stronger and sturdier than in the Model X, which would be the closest comparison. Porsche's Taycan, which is their first fully electric vehicle, has an air suspension system that is incredibly dynamic and very fast. And if you've seen any videos of the Taycan out, you'll notice that when you're getting ready to drive, being on the freeway, or if you're ever going into performance mode like on a track, the car can adapt really fast. Like we're talking like boom, boom, as opposed to the tss, tss, tss that you would normally see in an air suspension system. It looks to me like that same kind of performance system is going to be installed in the Cybertruck, which means that it'll be great for load deference, which we saw in the Cybertruck reveal video, that the car will be able to tilt forwards and backwards when you're putting in a heavier load into the bed. But also, it looks pretty probable that this might be track ready as a pickup truck, because why not? I have a friend that owns a few supercars and has owned a number of other high-end luxury vehicles, and he actually got to go see it too. And his thoughts about the Cybertruck were that it's going to be the Lamborghini of pickup trucks. And if you understand the title and the tag and the head turnability that a Lamborghini has, then you'll understand that this has a similar effect as a pickup truck. And the other comment I heard while I was there was that seeing it in person, it's so much more impressive. It doesn't seem like a $40,000 truck. It seems like a $200,000 pickup truck. As of about a week ago, Tesla has about 650,000 reservations for the Cybertruck, and I'm curious to see how far that number goes up now that Ford has announced they're not going to be entering the electric pickup truck game for at least another year or two. Which of these hidden features is the most exciting to you? And what else would you want in the Cybertruck? I'm curious. Please leave a comment below. Check out my video up here about common objections about Tesla. And if you have any family or friends that are interested in being featured on here, I'd be happy to convince them about why they should buy a Tesla, even if they're really, really stubborn. Stay safe.